So we are back to my YouTube channel, Geriatric Care 1. We are doing the playlist, Death and Dying, and this is number 3. And we are doing the needs of families at end of life, because in the last episode, talked about the whole family approach. So we're not just dealing with the person who's dying, we're dealing with the whole family. And there are some people who are mad, and some people who are sad, and some people who are depressed and bereaving. So, the needs of the individual family member. The individual family members, and here's my family, they all need different things. They need support for their emotional well-being, because this is a crisis that we all go through in life. Animals go through it. Elephants grieve. And so how do you negotiate the end of life? It's been one of the conundrums from time memorial. And you help to advocate for the best care for the loved one, and that really helps the family, because you're helping them. You're helping this family get what they need, because you're getting what the older person needs. And what would that be? You reach out to the doctors to get good information. You reach out to disease associations to get more information for them. You reach out to help them get into support groups, because they're all needing to get support from other people. And you also help their sense of self-efficacy. And what does that mean? You give them confidence, the whole family, there's my whole family, in their ability to care for the older person. Because most people really want to die at home. And if that's true, that's pretty intimidating. Or just dying in the hospital. Can the whole family all gather around and say goodbye? Do they have the ability to do that? It's very scary to some people. So you give them that sense of self-efficacy. And your job is the same as if you're working in a hospital as a geriatric care manager, which you can do. And I have a whole book, Care Managers Working with the Aging Family, and the first chapter is about care managers working in the hospital. And you do the routine care management tasks. And again, I'm repeating myself, you educate, you assess. You always, you are still a geriatric care manager, so even though everyone is looking at this person, hospice, palliative care, the doctor from hospice, etc., you assess as well, and you're assessing the whole family. What are their needs? You're not really taking care of the older person in the hospital or at home under hospice, but you are figuring out what happens at the rest of the 24 hours. Who are the care providers? Do they have enough care providers to support the family, etc., etc. You advocate, for instance, if the hospital equipment, the DME equipment, isn't what they need, is there a pillow that's really working? Is there a foam pillow that's really, or a foam mattress? And if it's not, then you advocate to get a better one. And that happens all the time. Hospice is busy, they're wonderful, but they come in, and you can call hospice as a geriatric care manager and advocate. You can also move the client and the family through all the continuum of care, and I talked about that. And you have a role then with a caregiver, and that's it may be one caregiver that's always been there, but the family, and you solve problems for them, and you do just what I talked about. You arrange for counseling, you arrange for support groups, you arrange for respite, because everybody wants to be there, but nobody can be there all the time. So, who's going to take what shift? You arrange for home care and increase that, paid home care if you need that. And so you do many things for the whole family, and I will see you next time. Go to my website, kathycrest.com, and check out my blog. Thank you.